Hey everyone, it's Missy. I am so excited about the fall selling season, and I want to thank Pampered Chef for yet again hitting it out of the ballpark with our amazing new fall catalog. So, I just want to talk to you real quickly about some of the amazing things they put in this fall catalog. I know it's a lot different than what we're used to. It looks more like a magazine than it does our normal catalog, but there's some phenomenal things in here that I think you're going to love to use with your customers. I have mine all marked up, so I'm ready to show you all these fantastic things. But first, I just want to say I just love the cover because it is just like a magazine giving you all the ideas of what's inside. 8 easy dinner ideas. And so what Pampered Chef did is they did a fantastic spread of a family, but they also gave us some QR codes. So if you're not familiar with QR codes, you can just go on to the App Store and you can add a QR code to your apps, and that's exactly what I did. And I'm just going to scan this code real quickly just so you can see what I'm doing. I know it's not the best angle, but I just need to show you all I did, and it's going to take me right to this recipe. So let's see, it's going to take a second just to come up, but it's going to tell me exactly how to make this recipe. So this is the turkey chili and cornbread, and it's actually an entire video on how to make the recipe. So you can tell your customers, keep this catalog so when you get home you can make this recipe with your family. And the best part about this whole entire recipe is everything is listed here that they would need in order to make the recipe. They need the 12-inch steamer, they need the all-purpose pot, they can get the set and save a little bit on the set. It just depends how you talk to them about these products. So if you are talking to your customers and you're talking about the products as if they're too expensive and they can't afford them, then in their head they're going to say they're too expensive and I can't afford them. But if you talk about the steamer set being $350 and how much cheaper that is than having to go out to eat every single night or having to keep buying new utensils, new appliances, new items, then they become priceless. So when you use them over and over and over again, they are so invaluable to that family. And it's not just for one person, it's for the entire family. So that makes a big difference too. So one of the tools that I would say is another one that seems to be a little bit pricey is the double burner grill. Well, let me tell you, that is so much cheaper than putting a JennAir indoor grill in your house. It's so much cheaper than going and getting a new gas grill or charcoal grill, you know, the ultimate ones. These are phenomenal because you have your grill in your home at all times, anytime you want to use it. You can put a pound of bacon on it, stick it in the oven. That bacon comes out crisp. The grease drained off of the bacon, so it's not laying in the grease. It's just so invaluable. You can do it on the stove top, and you have chicken on one end, and you can have your veggies on the other. You can do potatoes on one end and burgers on the other. You can do shrimp on one end and asparagus on the other. It is really invaluable. If you want to have higher sales at your parties, you show people recipes that they would get at a restaurant that they can make at home with our tools, and that's when the products become way more affordable and way more needed. Okay, so I want to show you how smart Pampered Chef is. They went through this catalog and they gave us our theme shows right in the catalog. So I'm just going to start here with our Rock Crock. So there's the Tuscan soup, and this one also has a QR code so they can watch how this one is made too. Again, they just get that QR app, scan that code, and it shows them exactly how to make the recipe. But you could do a theme show with this. You can do your soup and slippers. And you know, a lot of people eat soup starting in the fall. I love to do soup and slippers parties in January. You can do them whenever you want. It doesn't matter when you want to start that theme, but use that theme and book your parties according to that theme. You can do who has the best slippers, who has the silliest slippers. You can do a contest with the slippers, but the idea is that you're making the soup together. Another one that is fantastic is all of our stoneware laid out. You can do an Italian night with these recipes. Again, the recipes are right there for us. They can get the whole entire set. So again, you're selling the set. It's a higher priced item. Your show sales are going to go up. You can turn to page 17 and you can do Taco Tuesday. Who does not love tacos? I try to convince my kids not to have tacos every single night of every single week, but they love tacos. The other thing kids love is pizza. So you can do a pizza night. You can do a kids in the kitchen where the kids each get to make their own pizza. And of course, when you do kids in the kitchen, you can sell a set. So ahead of time, people can pre-order that set, and they can order a small set, they can order a medium set, they can order a large set. And then they know they're going home with that night. If they need to add other items, then you have a whole nother party to turn in. So it's a little bit similar to the freezer meal workshops, where you have a pre-order party to turn in, and then you have a party from that night order to turn in. I love this tailgating spread that they put in the middle of the catalog. So I'm going to cover my face for a minute. I want you to just look at this. How amazing. Who would have thought to use our organizer to put everything you need for that picnic right in our trunk organizer? Or what about all the things you could use at a tailgate for Pampered Chef? I love that the Rock Crock is in the sweater, and you can take your meatballs to the tailgate and they're still hot because that Rock Crock stays hot. I love that they put the pitcher in there. The small pitcher is pictured on a different page in the catalog, but we still do have it, so make sure you recognize that. Also, all of our on-the-go totes are in here with this, some of our collapsible bowls. What a great idea. So anyone, you want to be talking to anybody that tailgates for any kind of sport, from Pee Wee League on up to professional leagues, that they go, and you know that they tailgate all the time. They're going to need all those things. Again, you just say, who are my tailgaters in the room? And you have them open up to this page. And then you can say to them, I have a ton of ideas for different recipes for tailgating, so make sure you see me before you leave. And then you can tell them that you can email them those recipes afterward, but you can have a ton of recipes for them. Here on page 27 is our wine, cheese, and chocolate layout. It's all spread out there for you. Or you can do a Wine Down Wednesday party. So if you need a theme, you know, you filled up all your Tuesdays with your Taco Tuesdays, you need a theme for Wednesday, you can do wine, as in drink the wine, down Wednesday, or you can do wind, as in relax, on Wednesday. Those are fantastic themes for during the week. If you're trying to book more weeknight parties, those are fantastic. I have to tell you that the Trifle Bowl is much more noticeable when we have a whole entire spread devoted to the Trifle Bowl. Who needs a Trifle Bowl now to be their ice bucket for their small wines, or to put their extra corks in? You can do flowers. I mean, so many great ideas. This Trifle Bowl can be used in so many different ways. I love all the layouts for the holidays. So they started giving us ideas about, of course, Thanksgiving. Also, Christmas. Everybody cooks for Christmas too. I love that they added some new sets, like the close and cut set. So now you can get the close and cut and the knife as a set. So that's a really great idea. So make sure you're sharing that. I also love the new lunch ideas. So anybody does peanut butter and jelly, this is an invaluable tool. But I love the fact that they showed that you can use our small cool and serve tray with or without the insert to be their lunch container, and it goes right in the tote, and they carry that tote just like they do their lunchbox. So whether you're giving that to an elementary school child or not, that's a different thought, but you can use it for your husband, you can use it yourself. If you have a job that you go to every day, take that as your lunchbox and just see what kind of reaction you get. I love the ideas of the Pie-Sabilities, so all these different pie ideas. I love to bake pies, so this really excites me. I love to eat them even more than I love to bake them. But the pie idea is just a phenomenal page. I also love that we have, I guess I would call it an added bonus with our catalog this year, because not every single item that we sell in this fall selling season is going to be in this catalog. We have a complete index. So this QR code on the very back of our catalog is the complete index of what we actually have with Pampered Chef. And so there's different ways to do this. You can, again, I'm going to go right to this code. You can download this whole entire index for everybody. You can have it as just your reference. It does not matter how you use it, but just adopt whatever you want. But here is the entire list. I know I have an angle on this. Let me see if I can give you a different angle. Here's our entire, trying to get the right angle. I don't know if I can get it in there. Here is our entire list of what we offer. There we go. I finally figured it out. Sorry. Of what we offer with the Pampered Chef this fall. So there's different ways to use this catalog to benefit you greatly in the fall. Again, you want to be able to sell those high priced items. You want to make them look very affordable. And of course, they're affordable if they host a party. So, of course, you're going to point out the host benefits of getting them half off and free by just inviting their friends over and having a great time. And then, of course, you talk about all those theme shows and things that they can do. There's so many other theme shows, fajitas and margaritas. You come up with the idea. It's there, salsa and sangria, cosmos and cupcakes. You name it, you can do it. It does not matter. But the idea is to be teaching them recipes, restaurant type things, or recipes that they wouldn't do at home unless they have the right tools. So you're selling them the right tools. The mini catalog is also phenomenal. I don't know if you had a chance to look through it yet, but this has many of those fantastic spreads. There's the pizza spread. Many of them are right here. There's the tailgating spread. They've got them all laid out. The holiday. So that's gather and give. The fantastic new veggie wedger with so many different uses. That same recipe idea is on here. Now the QR code is not in here, but that same idea of making sure everybody gathers around for dinner time and makes dinner together. What an awesome, awesome idea. We've got the lunch one again. Our great new, what is that one called? Sorry, shallow micro cooker. It's in here. I love all the different ideas for the tool turnabouts. I love that they put the tablet in here. Of course, they put a little Pinterest thing on there and said make sure you pin all the ideas. And of course, they added our fabulous new tote, and they also just put all the information on there for all of our sets. So, or being a host. So I just think that Pampered Chef knocked it out of the ballpark this fall, and they made our fall selling season so much easier because we have the right tools to do the right job. And I'm not just talking about the tools for in the kitchen, I'm talking about the tools for our business. So if you need more ideas, please contact me. I will be happy to share them with you. But I know that Pampered Chef has set us up for just a phenomenal fall and being able to feel like we're well equipped with the equipment they gave us. So here's to a great fall. I wish you all the best. Okay, sorry, I just looked through the mini catalog again and realized there are QR codes in here, and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. So the turkey chili has the QR code of how to make that recipe. Also, the veggie strip maker, not the veggie wedger, I said the wrong thing, is has a QR code to show how easy it is to use. And just make sure you're mentioning other things. So they have some veggies laying there, but there's cauliflower that you can do. I saw some people doing pineapple for shredded pineapple. So some different fruits and veggies that maybe people wouldn't think of. That's what you want to point out. If you do start doing these theme shows, one thing that can be really popular is a deal of the day or a set of the day. So if you're doing a Taco Tuesday, you want them to get the taco set. So they're going to get the baker and the salad choppers and the rub and the pocket thermometer. And you can just make up a set. So they could get the small set. Maybe they already have the baker and they'll need all the things. Maybe they'll need the coarse micrograter to grate their cheese. Maybe they need some other thing, the veggie wedge or whatever to wedge their peppers for their Taco Tuesday. Just think about those different themes and what they might need. So if you're doing a wine, cheese, and chocolate, they'll need the wine bottle opener, the wine bottle stopper pourer, the cheese board, so many different things that you could do to make up a set. So if you're interested in talking about a specialized order form for the sets, let me know. We'll work together. We'll get those made so that when you do a Taco Tuesday night, you can have a regular order form in your lap board, and you can have the taco order form so they can get the sets and they can save on the set. That's always the idea, is you want to save on the sets, and you want to talk about those sets that are in this catalog that Pampered Chef put together. So the very center of the catalog has our sets, and when they order these sets, they actually save on the set. So one set idea is the Rock Crock dinner set. They actually are saving $6.50 with the Rock Crock dinner set. There's a QR code on that one so they can see how to do the skinny mac and cheese. What a yummo recipe. How exciting. So another easy dinner idea, number 8, is Chicken Your Way. That's with the grill pan set. Again, they're saving $5 there. So you want to make sure you're pointing out the fact that if they're ordering sets from you or from Pampered Chef, that they actually are going to save on that set. Again, that will make your sales go up. And why not work smarter instead of harder and work harder for yourself than anybody else? I wish you all the best this selling season. I am so excited to be working with you, and I know we're going to knock it out of the ballpark.